What's going on, YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and I'm joined by my lovely wife Molly tonight. Say hello.
Heidi ho.
And what we have for your face balls tonight is we are going to do some unboxings here where I've got some stuff to show off, some modded stuff. So we're just going to get into it here. But first, we're going to start with something that Molly picked up, and she is super excited to show this to you all.
I got my Holo Taco. I got some Holo. Look at my nails. They're naked and ready to go.
Okay. So, this thing is one of the most ridiculous unboxings that I've ever seen. Obviously, this has already been opened up. She couldn't wait.
I opened it. The video's on Instagram.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't know about that. But, so this thing, this packaging here is quite ridiculous, just to give you an idea. It's supposed to be like a CD case. It's got the parental advisory deal on it, and then it's got all the tracks on the back, the different types of nail polish. This is nail polish, guys. So just to show you what all's out there, it's got magnetic closure on this box, but when you open this box up,
I'll do it.
You got the Holo Taco thing. Oh, does that come out? Mix up your own bonus track.
Most of what Holo Taco.
Okay. There you go.
And that's Christine. She's my best friend.
She's your bestie? Okay, got it.
Yeah, so is Jenna Marbles.
All right. Now, what's this do?
This
beautiful
disc goes like that.
And there's magnets in it.
There's magnets to catch it, so it lands on.
And it gives you the ability to open up a said thing of...
That's an empty one.
Oh.
You get an empty bottle with this, and it's called the bonus track. So what it is...
And it's got balls in there.
Yeah, for mixing.
Yeah, so you can shake it up.
So you can mix up your own color, because this collection is a remix collection. So it's a combination of all of her previous collections, mixed and remastered into one single color.
Mixed and remastered. So we got a little wicket. And
yes, wicket.
So yeah, there you go. So anyway,
here, hold on, just one.
Okay, well we've already spent way more time on this than.
Shut your mouth. Purple boxes, new,
Giggity.
Limited edition. This one is glitterily purple.
Glitterily purple.
It's beautiful. Look at the freaking hollows.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, he's like,
all right.
Shut up.
Yeah, we're here for the knives.
Are we
not
though?
For this.
Are we though?
Wicket. All right. So there you go. There's the Holo Taco. It's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Okay, so before we get into unboxing some stuff, if you guys want to pick up some CMEs, go check out OCD4EDC.com. That's where all your CMEs can be found. If you got any questions or whatever, email us there. I've been playing around with 3D printing some scales. These happen to be for the Manix 2. So you might see some of that stuff coming up here shortly. And then I just got this thing finished up. This is a Kaiser Sheepdog XL, and this thing has been modded about as much as you can. So you can see I've added the old blade hole there, so you've got, you can thumb flick it. The D10 on this thing is pretty stiff right at the moment, but it's brand new. Action on it's great, but I crowned the spine on this one. I also did a regrind of the entire blade, and so you can see here, I smoothed out the plunge grind and removed the flipper tab, a little bit of oil there. This thing is between 9 and 10 thousandths behind the edge, so it is incredibly slicey, and yeah, it's definitely a good one.
Y'all can trim all the meats.
Yeah, this is a meat trimming machine right here. And this is all, red micarta. It's got bronzed hardware. the liners, the clip, and the blade are all acid stone washed, and with the blade hole, the blade regrind. This one is for sale. If anyone's interested, you can hit me up. You can email me here. I'm selling this thing $150. If anyone's interested, it's 154 cm, riding on double row ceramic bearings. It's a beast. It's got a big forward choil. You know, these things are a 4-inch blade, and it's also got a detent ramp, which I put in there. And yeah, like I said, the blade being reground, this thing is a slicing beast. It comes down to an incredibly thin edge. So this thing's going to be, just wicked sharp. And it's also going to make it incredibly easy to resharpen, because that thing is so thin behind the edge. You can see how tall that secondary bevel is. This is actually sharpened at 15 degrees per side, and you can see how narrow that is. It doesn't take much at all to resharpen a blade that's that thin on the cutting edge. So anyway, if you're looking for a performance beast, there you go. All right, next up.
I'm looking for a performance beast. Anybody out there?
Here we go.
Got
Here we go. All right, next up, we've got one of the levels on our Patreon is a $50 tier, and on that tier, we put out there that if anyone joins the $50 tier and they stay a $50 patron for 3 months, if I can get my fingers to work, 3 months.
Can you count?
Yeah, my hands are a little cramped up and whatnot. I've been working a lot lately. Anyway, 3 months, they will receive a custom, a knife modded by me that's worth at least $150. And so the way that we work this, so we have a couple of patrons that have been at the $50 level, one of which has made those 3 months. And so I've been working on a knife for him, and I'm going to show a little part of it right now. It's not, I'm going to finish it this weekend, so here is the blade for that said knife. It's S35VN. It did not come with that hole in it, and I'm not going to show the whole blade because you might know what it is at that point.
Just a little teaser.
Little teaser, but you can see the stone wash that I put on there is, I will say that it's one of the best stone washes I've ever seen. Actually, I spent a lot of time getting this one just right. And so I left a flipper tab on here, so this one's got 2 ways of deployment. You've got that blade hole right there as well as the flipper tab. But some of you might know what this is based off that right there. But, you know, I'll show the whole thing when it's complete. I'll probably show it off on the Sunday Live. But anyway, I wanted to say a special thank you to Semper Fi. You know who you are, and we greatly appreciate all your support. And here's a little sneak peek at the knife that you're going to be getting here in just a few days. So, pretty cool. Looking forward to that.
Hope you can
Awesome.
sleep.
Hope you can sleep. Okay, another knife that I just got done modding, which this thing was an absolute, well, I shouldn't say an absolute nightmare, but it put up a serious fight because this knife started life, it was the handle and the blade and everything was completely coated. I removed the coating manually. I actually blasted the coating off, but that wasn't the end of it. The coating held on harder than I could possibly imagine. I've never seen a coating hold on that hard, because then it ended up throwing fits for me trying to get some color to stay on it, and it just, it was a nightmare. So this thing took way longer than I ever anticipated or wanted it to, but you know, it turned out awesome, and I'm really digging it. So here it is, and this is the knife right here. So this is all anodized, and then I brushed the flats, which right now I got some fingerprints on there. I did a stone wash on the blade, and it's quite beautiful. You can see the secondary bevel there. This thing is sharpened and ready to go. It's got bronze accents on the hardware and the thumb disc, the standoffs for the pocket clip, and So yeah, it turned out really awesome. Action on this thing is fantastic. Pretty light detent, but you know it works really well like that, and you can flick it out using the fuller. Really, really cool knife, and yeah, it's beautiful. I really dig it. I need to get my fingerprints off of it, but yeah, it's a good one. So to the owner of this knife, I'm sorry that it took me so long to get this thing done, but like I said, it put up a hell of a fight, but here it is. I hope you love it. The backspacer's two-toned as well, and yeah, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I really dig it. So hopefully you guys do too. There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, so the modded knives and stuff, that's all shipping out tomorrow. Got some other stuff. Oh, one other guy that I actually had a couple modded knives here for.
Well, don't you guys want to see Holo Taco again?
So here's one right here. This is some of my handiwork right here. Did a flipper delete on here. There's a little more oil on the detent area, but
Hashtag knife probs.
Hashtag knife probs. But yeah, so these are shipping out tomorrow as well. So yeah, anyway, showing off, you know, some of my handiwork. There's been a lot of it going on for the last several days. I've been traveling so much for work, I had to get caught up. All right, so here's one of the packages that we got to open up here, and let's do it. We're going to open it up with this. This is the TwoSun TS127, and we're going to take a look because this is another TwoSun.
What do you know?
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got.
Oh, orange.
Oh, I already know what this is. This is one that I have had several of this particular model. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Do you want a sharp object to maybe...
Freaking tape. All right. If I can find a sharp object.
It's a bag in a bag.
Yes. There we go. Now we're in. Now we're in there. All right. This is a Wong design. This is G10 carbon fiber. I'm good.
Okay.
This is the TwoSun TS127, and this one, titanium liner lock. This one happens to be an M390. You can see this is a beautiful knife. It's one of my favorites. You can Spidey flick this thing. It's got a flipper tab, ceramic bearings. It's wonderful. This is one of the best TwoSuns, one of my favorites. And yeah, it's got a good grind on it. And it's just a good looking knife, right? Yeah.
And it's like your favorite color.
Yeah, the black and orange. Can't go wrong with that. You can thumb flick it as well. Yeah, really, really cool. So there you go. All right, the TwoSun TS127. Now we have this package right here. This is a new package from Spyderco. So let's see what we got cooking in here. Do you know what this is? I didn't look at the email.
Yeah, actually, I think I do.
Okay. All right, so we got that. So there's just one in here this time around. Let's
I mean, I don't know anything about it, but I do know.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Boom. It's bright. It's yellow. So we got a yellow knife and an orange knife. This thing is crazy lightweight.
Banana hacks.
Yep. This is in LC 200N blade steel, which is super cool. This one's made in Golden, Colorado, and this is the UK penknife Salt. Pretty good in hand, and because it's the UK knife, it's a slip joint. Pretty cool. It's actually got a metal backspacer on this one. It's kind of interesting. Man, this thing is crazy lightweight. I don't think I've handled this model before, but it is really good in hand. What do you think of it?
It is light, dang.
Right? It's crazy lightweight.
It's really comfortable.
Is it? You like it too?
Yeah.
It's comfy for you?
Oh, yeah.
She comfy. Yeah. Well, duh. You ain't stitching nothing with that. All right. So the UK pen knife, the old UK PK, and yeah, pretty cool one for sure. Got a half stop. All right.
You know, I never really cared for that blade shape, but it grows on me every time.
The leaf-shaped blade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so let's, we got to check out the factory edges here, see what we're working with. You know how it is. Get this. There you go. Get to see the numbers here. So let's check out the TwoSun M390. Let's see the factory edge that this thing came with. All right, here we go. 155.
Okay.
155.
Okay.
Pretty good result there on the old TwoSun M390 on the 127. Let's see if Spyderco on the LC200N. Like I said, this is a Golden Colorado model. So let's see what they've got going here on the LC200. Here we go.
Oh, dang.
180. 180 on the LC200N. Are you're loading one up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, for kicks, I did just put an edge on this Kaiser here. I haven't stropped it yet, so I don't know exactly what we're gonna get, but let's check it out anyway. She's thin. She's super thin. Like I said, this thing is right at 9,000s, 10,000s behind the edge. 154 CM blade steel. Here we go. $90. 90. And it needs a little stropping. So, whoever picks this thing up, like I said, it's a laser beam. And it's just a sweet knife all the way around. Detent is just a little bit stiff at the moment, but with the crown spine, the regrind on the blade, this thing's a slicing beast.
It's a good knife.
Yeah. Yep. Molly has
knife. I love it.
Molly has a Sheepdog XL. Oh, I will say one thing about it. There is one flaw in this knife, and it's kind of hard for you to see, or actually you can kind of see it right there. When I was doing these scales, I don't know if I just had a dumb moment and just sat in one spot too long. I must have, because there's a little divot there from when I was blasting the scales to put texture on them. Either way, so on the back side of the knife right there, you can feel it with your hand and you can kind of see it. It's hard to tell, honestly, but yeah, that was my fault. But the show side is perfect. So just full transparency, if someone purchases this knife, there is that little deal on the backside that's like a little indention, and obviously I must have just got too carried away in that one spot. I didn't realize it until after I dyed it.
Imagine you getting carried away.
That doesn't sound like me. All right, guys. So yeah, if you want to pick up the Sheepdog XL, hit us up, send us an email, and the Spyderco UK PK and LC200N, the TwoSun and M390 TS127, and then we got some cool stuff like printed scales and CMEs and stuff. So yeah, go check out the website. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed the Holo Taco. Molly's over here rubbing her box. Giggity.
You have to say it like that.
Oh, good shit. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We'll check you next time. And yeah, come back on Sunday nights. We're live, 8 p.m. Central Time. You got anything left to say?
Nope.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
We gone.